Yeah.
So for instance, yesterday, or last night, so I usually eat all my calories in a 2 hour window between 6 and 8 o'clock.
2 hours. Wow.
Why do I do that between 6 and 8 o'clock at night? It's because my wife and I are home at that time. She has a business as well. So if I was going to do it correctly, I'd probably have that 2 hour window, noon to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but that's not practical for either of us. So
Why is it better for noon versus eating at 6?
well, the longer that you can have between your final meal of the day and going to bed, as I write about in the longevity paradox, the better it is for your brain to have what's called a brain wash. And interestingly, our brain undergoes a wash cycle, and it occurs during deep sleep. And deep sleep in general occurs early in the sleep cycle. And when you eat, most of your blood flow is diverted to your gut for several hours. Digestion is actually very energy expensive. And so you don't have the rush of blood up to your brain to do deep brain cleaning if you eat close to bedtime. So Dr. Dale Bredesen, who wrote The End of Alzheimer's, has become a good friend of mine, thinks that you really should have a bare minimum of 3 hours between the last meal of the day and going to bed, going to sleep. And I'd like to, a couple days a week, push that to 4 hours if at all possible. So
Interesting. So for someone that's a nocturnal like myself that goes to bed 1, 2 a.m., sometimes 3, depending on what YouTube video I'm watching, does that mean that I can actually eat a bit later than most people that go to bed early? So it's really just about before you fall asleep. It's not just about the time of the day.
Yeah,